Nobody likes to be disliked or thought of poorly by other people. Unfortunately, some of us may unknowingly be exhibiting certain habits that can make people think less of us. In this video, we will discuss 5 common habits that can make people dislike you. We will discuss how to recognize these behaviors and how to correct them so that you can be the best version of yourself and make a good impression on others. 1. Being overly competitive. It can be great to be competitive, but when it becomes excessive, it can cause people to dislike you. An overly competitive person can be seen as someone who is only focused on winning and is not interested in the well-being of others. They might be aggressive when competing, making them come across as hostile and uncooperative. Being overly competitive can also make it difficult for you to collaborate with others. When others are trying to work together, an overly competitive person can be disruptive and prevent progress from being made. It's important to keep competition in check, and remember that cooperation can be just as beneficial. 2. Being rude. Rudeness is a surefire way to make people dislike you. Nobody wants to be around someone who talks down to them, insults them, or makes them feel belittled. Treating others with respect and kindness is essential for maintaining relationships with people. If you find yourself being rude or making snide comments about someone else, stop yourself and apologize. Not only does rudeness turn people off, but it can also make them avoid you in the future. People don't want to spend time with someone who they think will be unkind or insulting to them. Being polite and courteous in all situations is important for building positive relationships with those around you. If you notice that people seem to be uncomfortable around you, take a moment to think about how you're treating them. Ask yourself if you are being too critical or negative with your words and actions. Work on being more respectful, understanding, and accepting of others so that they won't want to stay away from you. 3. Being selfish. Selfishness is one of the most off-putting behaviors you can demonstrate. It's a clear sign that you don't care about other people, and it shows a lack of empathy. When you're selfish, it's all about what you want, not what anyone else needs or desires. To avoid appearing selfish, focus on being generous with your time and resources. Be open to helping out others when you can and make sure you offer recognition and appreciation for the efforts of others. Empathy is key. Try to put yourself in the shoes of the people around you, and ask yourself how you would feel in their situation. This can help you be more mindful of your actions, and ensure that your behavior isn't negatively impacting anyone else. 4. Being self-absorbed. Self-absorbed people tend to think only of themselves and their own needs, rather than considering the needs of those around them. They are often very focused on their own ideas, experiences, and opinions, and may not take the time to listen to what others have to say. Self-absorption can lead to an inability to recognize or empathize with the feelings of those around them, which can make them difficult to be around. When someone is self-absorbed, they may frequently talk about themselves and their own experiences, but they rarely ask questions about other people's lives. This can make conversations awkward and one-sided, as the self-absorbed individual is not engaging in any real dialogue. Additionally, a self-absorbed person may not take constructive criticism well, as they believe that their way is the only correct way to do things. 5. Being a know-it-all. Nobody likes someone who thinks they have all the answers and knows everything. When you come across as a know-it-all, it can be off-putting to other people because it suggests that you think you're better than them. People don't want to feel like their opinions and ideas aren't valued, so when you make it clear that your opinion is the only one that matters, it won't win you any friends. Instead of insisting that your opinion is the only correct one, try to listen to others and be open to learning new things. By doing this, you will foster an environment of mutual respect and understanding, and will be more likely to make lasting relationships with others. No one wants to be disliked, yet it's easy to inadvertently put people off with certain habits. The 5 habits outlined in this article are some of the most common ways people can come across as unlikable and find themselves on the wrong side of others. However, by keeping these behaviors in check, you can ensure that you don't come across as someone who is hard to like and make sure you keep your relationships healthy and strong.
If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and consider watching the video that's on screen now.